you don't support him. But at least as Republicans, you'll explain why so many people do. So let's start with a word or phrase to describe Donald Trump.
He says what we're all thinking. It's emotionally attractive, but it's somewhat erratic.
He's decisive. He knows what he wants, what he doesn't want, and what the country needs.
Anti-establishment, real change.
He relates to the people.
Everything he said, he's done. He seems to tell it like it is, and he's not beholden to the special interests.
He's bold and truthful.
He's been building a very successful brand for the last 20 years.
So it's all positive for you. How many of you support Trump's position on Syrian refugees? Raise your hands. So it's a good percentage. And yet the public doesn't. Why do you support him?
I support him because I want to feel safe, and I don't think this is the way to go. And what he says about stopping everything right where it is, I think, is the way we need to do it until we know what we're doing. We don't trust what's happening.
You would actually follow Trump to keep Syrian refugees out. You got to tell me why.
Well, he just said to keep them out until we can figure things out. Obviously, the people that did the San Bernardino shooting, they didn't even look at their social media. That's just basic part of a background check for any job that you or I would get.
But this is racist, is it not? No, it's not. It's not racist? To itemize, to specify a religion, is it racist?
No, it's absolutely, listen, it's absolutely not racist.
Hold on, one at a time.
I am a Catholic. And if I walked into an abortion clinic and I blew up a bunch of people against abortion, every leader of the Catholic Church would say what I did was wrong. That makes me a radical in my own religion. And people cannot do these things in the name of a religion or their interpretation of it. There's right and wrong.
But isn't this in the back? Isn't this saying that we are demonizing everyone for the actions of a few?
I think Trump's heart is in the right place, but I think he has it wrong as far as singling out the Muslims. Senator Cruz's approach is much better because it's by countries and by regions, not by religion.
Eric.
If we don't find a way to vet these people properly, then we have no idea who's coming in. You can't let people come in that you cannot vet. And this government right now has proven that they cannot accurately vet these people.
In the back.
We're at war. Whether our president admits it or not, we're at war. If they're at war with us, that means we're at war. And in World War II, we did not allow Germans to come in. We did not allow Japanese to come in. We did not allow Italians to come in. Why would we be at war and let these people come in when we don't know how to vet them?
But Donald Trump, in what he has said, has basically inflamed this discussion, has it not? Has he not?
And it's a good thing.
You think he's handled it well?
They just are not, they don't listen to what's going on. It's the young generation. If you have
the young generation
are calling them racist. They're not understanding what's going on. We have to keep this country safe.
What's the problem in making them wait? What is the big deal about making them wait a little bit and making sure that the country is safe?
Because you've singled out a religion.
No, in the protection of security in America, what's the problem with that?
Who's committing terror?
Yeah, it's in the history of the nation across everything.
Okay, you know what's interesting here is that you guys have become a flash mob right here. That you actually have just started shouting out, talking over each other, showing no respect for each other, because I challenged you. But isn't that what Trump does?
Yes.
And you think that's a good thing?
Yes.
Why is it a good thing?
No, he asks good questions, but he has no solutions. I mean, keeping people out for how long? 6 months, 2 years, 5 years? What if it takes 30 years?
Clearly, he's the one candidate that generates this level of disagreement. Is this good for the political process? Again, as one of the youngest people here, yes or no?
No, it is not good. This controversy that he is inspiring is making him a mockery and making our Republican Party a mockery with people of my generation.
This is absolutely good for the conversation and for the country. We need to have a variety of diverse opinions, and we need to be adults and be able to listen to other people even when we disagree with them.
Getting a little heated there. Well, breaking tonight, one former Republican candidate is making headlines with his take on the 2016 field. Newt Gingrich is